Hello everyone. Welcome back once again. We've got the full armor striker full armor what was it called? Full armor striker custom. Yes, full armor striker custom today. This is an interesting one. I like it. So you'd think this would be right up my alley considering some of the other things I play, because it's running around with 3 different melee weapons. It's got the double barrel beam rifle, unless I'm mistaken, is a stun on both of its shots. It's got, because it fires twice, and both should be stuns, I think. It's got the shoulder cannon on it, which of course you can get stuns off with that, and then of course the 3 melee weapons. There's a lot you can do with it. It's got like forced injectors and all sorts of stuff like that, and yet I cannot use this thing. I just never do well with it. It's quite frustrating. Oh, then of course it's got like 2 separate missile pods and whatnot that I never use properly. That right there is probably the best combo I've ever done with this thing. Part of it is lack of understanding of where my weapon swaps ever are, because I don't use the thing enough. I think that's partially what that was too, was me trying to mess around, figure out where stuff is. But yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I also never use Demon Blade, which is a problem. This is a problem with like anything that has uh, installs. I'm just gonna call them installs because that's what they are. Anything that has like different install forms, I never use, partially because I can never remember what they all do. They all work a little bit differently. It's like one is like, oh, you get some extra speed and damage, but then your defense is shot. Stuff like that. I can never remember what the specific ones are. So, like, I don't remember what Demon Blade does, which is part of why I don't use Demon Blade. This is a skill issue. This is absolutely a skill issue, and it's something I need to fix. But it's contributing to the fact that I can never use this thing well. Well, it's probably contributing to the fact that I can never use this thing well anyways. Yeah, this is probably the best match I've ever gotten in one, and that's not a good thing, but hey, at least we did get the combo from earlier. That's something, right? We're trying to get legs back right now, because as you saw, our legs were completely shot, and really there's not much I can do at that point. I can't keep up with my allies, I can't get into firing positions, I become basically a stationary turret. And this thing's not really kitted out to do that. Like, it can do that, but I don't know. I really don't think it's using it effectively, considering its melee capabilities. Oh, this is going to be a fun one right here, too. This guy comes up here, and we try to go pursue and get caught on something. I think it's those antenna that are sticking off the top of the building there. Something got us caught. It could have also just been general geometry. Very upsetting, though, in the moment. Because I could have followed up. I'm actually not sure if I could have followed up, because I might not have been able to boost back up there at all. I'm kind of now tempted to go into this match in a training match to just see if I can actually get over that or not. Still, we're all off the field now, which... it's not too bad. We're able to spawn back in altogether now, and we are down, but we're just down by 300. Well, roughly 300. I don't feel like doing the head math on the specifics of it, but we're not too far behind. It shouldn't be difficult. Just one takedown would put us back in the lead, I believe. So it's just a matter of scoring that one kill. And everyone's sort of breaking in now, so we have targets coming up. A bit of a mess. I see there's people going up top. I've got guys down below. Trying to find a good position to move in right now. Got the stun there to at least get him off my allies. He boosted through our... or, sorry, he evaded through our attack, though, but we did get the kill with the downswing on the big blade. I don't remember what the individual weapons are called. Yeah, you get to see a little bit more comboing with this thing here, though, so that's nice. Trying to come up here, do what I can, but, yeah, those didn't hit. I'm surprised those didn't hit either, honestly. They looked like they were aiming at him on my end, but That's, I guess, the tricky thing with firing at things you can't actually see. Partially, also probably timing, I would imagine, too. Here we're going to send a volley of missiles, but he got the kill before they actually hit it, so... Hitted? Hitted. Really, we didn't need to be there. I did see a couple of the rockets did hit, but honestly, they had him dead anyway. We weren't doing too much. That's a fun counter animation. That's the Titania, actually. I need the Titania. You get that through playing Code Fairy. I didn't finish Code Fairy. I got through Chapter 1. There's 3 chapters. I got through 1. I believe the Titania you get from Chapter 3, and oh, I need to. It's so pretty. I think it has a dumb head. I don't like its head, but outside of that, it's really pretty. We're gonna plant our feet right here. They're probably gonna have to come out eventually like that. So we're just sitting here waiting for them to do exactly what they did. And now I'm gonna move in a little bit to get some angles since they're retreating a little bit. I actually ended up doing a lot of damage to him right there. That's the Yakdoga, I believe. That should be Gune's Yakdoga. This suit is a general type, and we have advantage on it, so that should be Gune's Yakdoga. Which is a raid, incidentally, as opposed to Kessa's, which is a support type. Which I need to check and see if I've done a video yet on Kessa's Yakdoga, because I really like that one. It's one of my favorites. We're trying to get some damage in. We actually did get a hit, but he jumped around behind us. That tackle did not take. It looked like it was a little... I think it was a little late to take. Which I'm a little sad about, because we're pretty vulnerable now. I think that cannon shot hit. It looked like it did, but I can't tell. I wish I at least had that knowledge of whether or not it actually landed. But even if it landed, these grenade hit at the same time. So, yeah, we're waiting to spawn back in again. Looks like they planted a bomb at our base, too. So that's interesting. I don't think that's really going to help them too much at this point. I don't think, anyway. We're going to see how much that does in a second, because that's absolutely going to go off. That airstrike might not have been the best idea either. I'm not really... it was probably okay. Because the thing is, all of our guys are in that same area you can see there, so... not necessarily sure how much of a good idea that actually was in practice. The idea is relatively sound, being that if they're all clumped up in this specific area especially, there's not a lot of places they can go to, but when my team is also in the same spot... But again, none of them seem to take any damage from it. I don't think I even hurt any of the enemies with it, so clearly it didn't do anything positive or negative. Now that they're all jumping in, we're doing what we can to get our damage in as well. That's also... it's interesting to see the Zaku Zaku-headed Zeta. I don't see that one out and about a whole lot. I don't remember if it even has anything over the regular Zeta. It's funny, though. I like that it exists. But yeah, that's a showing of the Striker custom, or the full armor Striker custom. Because the Striker custom's a different mobile suit that I quite like as well. It's there, it's a showing, you can see it, it has weapons, it's neat. I don't know. We're gonna have to see if I can get a better one eventually. This one suit in particular drives me crazy. I don't do well with it, and I don't know why I don't do well with it. I think it's partially weapons. I don't know how to combo with, what to combo from what to what. But yeah, it's gonna take some more experimenting. It's gonna take more of me actually using the suit. But that'll do it for today, and I will see you guys next time.